number 57. We're going to have Naked Army.
Hey, it's Todd Ault. This is Risk On with Jason Bartholomew, but we have a special guest in the studio, and it's not Skyla. Skyla's here too, but the guest we have on, to me, is the future guy. It's future guy for sales, for success, for training. I love this guy. He's one of the reasons I moved to Las Vegas. He is the real deal. He's been around a long time. He's self-made. He has an event this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And you can't go because it's sold out. Bradley's in the house.
What it is.
Look at
Dropping
that, baby.
bombs.
Hey, I got to say, I'm not self-made, and I don't think anyone in the world is. That's no such thing as that.
You started with zero.
Doesn't matter.
Did you start with zero?
Doesn't matter. Yes, I did. But I'm not self-made. Nobody is. It's impossible.
You sold out your weekend.
Yeah, but you have to have relationships to survive and thrive.
I'm not suggesting that you're not smart enough.
Then nobody gets.
I'm not suggesting that you're not smart enough to take relationships and maximize them and help people make money, and therefore you make money for yourself. That's me dropping a bomb.
Yeah, but that wouldn't make me self-made.
Boom.
But anyway, I'll take it. Sounds cool.
Hey,
Yeah, absolutely.
Brad is only here for a few minutes because you're preparing for an event. I was just downstairs at your facility. It's beautiful. The chairs are beautiful. The screen's beautiful. The stage is beautiful. You're beautiful. What's going on with you? Maybe your wife's beautiful. Your kids are beautiful. All those kids you have are beautiful.
Why, thank you. The only thing would be more beautiful if you were one of the speakers.
But no one asked me.
I didn't know
I just don't think Brad Lees likes me because I'm overweight. He just doesn't want an overweight speaker on his
Come
panel.
on, man.
Come on. You know what it is.
Shit.
You fat shamed me. He didn't invite me. I'm just kidding around. He's never done that. I fat shamed myself. Hey, Naked was up today. OCGN's on the prowl here. It's up. It was crazy today. What's up with OCGN?
I guess we're looking for news. I mean, there's nothing yet.
Yeah, don't get sucked into that.
Hey, how about
What's
Torch?
up with the chat today? Jesus. What's going on? What are we waiting on? Naked?
Well, the Naked Army's probably
Torch?
here.
What do they want to know?
TRCH?
Hey, for those of you that don't know Real Brad Lee on Instagram, the Real Brad Lee.
Right now. Wow, slow down, everybody.
It's BRADLEA.
Go to the Real Brad Lee. What the heck is going on here?
I can't keep up with the chat right now.
Okay, you guys, slow down. We're going to go to the Real Brad Lee. I'm going to show a picture of it. Hey, can we pull up a picture of... Oh, I can do it. Wait, how do I do that?
Fat finger it.
Let's do it right now.
There
Do I
you
got to
go.
go to Instagram first?
Yeah, I don't know. Why don't
The Real Brad Lee.
Yeah, let's see what's going on. It looks like he's got 348,000 followers. That's
No, dude, this guy's the
Damn.
real deal.
damn, that's real.
That's a lot.
Anyway, I'll check it out.
No, I mean, shit. Last time I looked, it was like 300. Is it 348?
348.
Damn.
There's the founder of LightSpeed. Okay, we're going to give this just a few seconds. He's got a Twitter account. He's got all that stuff. But here it is.
Hey, there's his Instagram.
It's Insta right here.
YouTube's probably where you want to go anyway.
Is that right?
You want to end up at the YouTube.
His
Just go to
Insta.
bradlee.tv.
Okay.
Let's go right there.
Nick,
Look at-
pull this up.
Nick, can we pull that up real quick?
There it is.
There's the Real Brad Lee. And so, Brad, really quickly, I know we have only a couple more minutes.
Yep.
You run events like to help people, dropping bombs, close their school. You have a big following. I know a lot of people that know you. You're in Nevada. A lot of people come here to see you. You're kind of the original guy. I've seen you on with tons of really well-known people. You help people like Grant Cardone. You help people like Tony Robbins. I know the Shark uses your system. Tell everyone about just a couple minutes about LightSpeed. 1 minute about LightSpeed.
Well, LightSpeed's a web-based interactive training technology with built-in features that has it almost being used as a marketing technology. So it's almost like this centralized hub of knowledge that you can deliver, track, and measure content that actually is effective.
I know Cardone use on that. That's a big user of your technology.
Yep. We have huge companies you've never heard of, huge names, people you've never heard of. I have somebody, in various niche markets doing, $500,000 a month with it, and no one even knows who they are.
You power technology, you power learning, you power education, you power making sure you can track the education. So tell us how employers, people who have can train people and then validate that they actually took the course and learn something from it.
Well, ultimately, my mission is to get the knowledge from the people who have it to the people who need it, because I think that's why people are failing, because they don't have the right information. So this system was designed to help me with that mission. And the reason why it works so well is because I actually invented it for myself, because I was out on the road trying to train people, and I left a job where I was training people on a regular basis, unbelievably. Like, I could take someone that was working at a hamburger stand and make them a top salesperson very, very quickly, or a salesperson into a sales manager very, very quickly. And I discovered that there's 4 ingredients that most companies are missing, and that is good content. You got to know what to do in the first place.
Right.
Repetition, which is what most people miss. Practice, and accountability. And there's really no other learning technology out there that allows you to deliver, track, and measure content with repetition and have built-in communication ability. So it's just really engaging, and it works better than anything else out there.
So, Brad, the people that are watching today, they can't get here tomorrow because you're already sold out. You sold out very quickly, and it's limited seating. So we're not promoting that. They can't buy it. But are they going to be able to, like, go online and then buy access to watching your course or the training, or is that just exclusive to people that are at the show?
Well, we will be filming it, so I'll probably, eventually release it to, like, people in certain things like Closer School or certain things. But who knows, maybe. But it's sold out, and it's really just kind of a little mastermind.
What's the best way you think for people to watch you, to learn from you? If you had to tell them where to go, the most important place to go, is your Instagram? Is it therealbradley.com? Where do they go to find out information about you?
Well, if you want to just, like, get little nuggets every day, Instagram, I drop those on the reg.
Yes, you do.
Or TikTok. But I'd go to YouTube, my YouTube channel. Yeah, because everything kind of goes there, and there's
I'm a
long
subscriber.
form.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like if I call a real deal, because my whole thing's about being real. Like, a lot of these phone calls you see where they're closing people.
You're
like,
stealing my thunder, by the way. I was about to say you're the most real guy I know.
Oh, thank you. But those are set up. So I'll throw in things there, and the people learn from them. But I'd say YouTube, ideally. That's where everything is.
Right, for sure. Hey, you guys, check out The Real Brad Lee. He's one of the many reasons why I moved my company, myself, my family, my friends to Vegas. Believe it or not, I'll tell you a story. I had made a decision I wanted to move out of state, and I've known Brad for a while, but Brad and I were always kind of tertiary, knew each other. We, like, passed in the corner. I saw him here at an event or two. He didn't really know me. I didn't really know him. I knew of him. We had some mutual friends. And I went up to Bradley and I said, Brad, can I come interview you? Can I come there? And this was a year ago. Skyla, do you remember you were there?
I was there.
You were there, right? Mm-hmm. Skyla, you were there. And what did I say when I left there? I said, I'm going to move to Vegas.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm going to move to Vegas, and I'm going to share a spot with Brad Lee. Mm-hmm. I'm moving my company here. I'm moving to Vegas. Yep. And a year later, I got a hold of Brad and said, Brad, I'm coming to Vegas. And he let me come lease a space from him. Brad's got this big building. I mean, it's like you're a billionaire or something. I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, check out Brad Lee, you guys. He's an inspiration to me. I think he's the real deal. I think he's one of the best sales trainers around. He cares, which is important. I see people come in all the time to see Brad. He spent a lot of time with me, a lot of time with my staff. Brad, we appreciate you coming on the show, buddy.
Dude, anytime. I'm very flattered to be invited.
Look at that.
Nice.
Hey, the Real Brad Lee, once again, the course is called The Real Success Event. It's this weekend. You can't go, unfortunately, but check out Brad Lee. Go to his Instagram. We'll make sure there's links in the bios and all that stuff for Brad. Brad, thanks again, buddy.
Dude, my pleasure. Yeah.
All right, hey, let's cover the market. Jason, what happened to the Dow today? What happened to the S&P? What's up with copper?
Copper, of course. Copper, I think, was down like a penny. Let's take a look at it real quick. The Dow I'm showing, actually, this is after hours.
You should know that Base Flyer is saying TRHC is running.
Yeah, we're pretty aware of that one.
No, but it's been running all
We're trying to
day
test
today.
$2 right now.
Is it really?
The Dow right now is down 307. The net. We're going to get into this, by the way. This is just the indicators. We're going to get into this.
You guys got to know.
Stick
Today,
around.
You guys have got to know that intraday, Joe Biden, your president, our president, said that people earning over $400,000 should pay 43% on capital gains, and the market went down.
Not to mention, Janet Yellen was overheard talking about a very hefty tax on cryptocurrency profits. We're going to get into all this. So the reversal in the market happened when good old Joe opened his mouth. We went from deep Hulk, Incredible Hulk green, to bright red, needing to tie a tourniquet. It was ugly. So go ahead, Todd.
You know, I got to apologize because you're telling them what we did. No, we were for full disclosure, we were short the Qs. We were long the S triple Qs, which you know is to be long. You're triple short. We were short the Dow. We were short the S&P. We were short Netflix.
Yep.
We covered all of our index shorts when Joe Biden opened his mouth.
Yes.
And I don't know if it was a good thing or not, but we had made about 130 grand in about 10 minutes off of that. A nice recovery from the day before. So we covered those. We got long MGM today. Sorry about that for interrupting. I just want to make sure people know we covered.
No, you're fine. NASDAQ ended up down 163. Right now is what I'm seeing. Gold was down $9, 1783. Silver down 41 cents, 26.16. It looks like oil was up 30 cents. You guys have been feeling the prices at the pump. Ever since this new administration came in, I've noticed a big trend upward in gas prices.
That. At the end of the day, look at that. At the end of the day, Iconics, CS, POW gave back. POWW, I can't be more irritated about this.
There's so much I want to cover.
I know, there's a ton to cover. We were, as you guys know, we're long about 750,000 shares of POW. It's about a $5 million position. And we had a nice rally to 715 today, and he opens his mouth and pukes out. Was he taxing bullets?
Hey, whoa, hold on.
That's what it felt like. He's taxing bullets.
Don't give him any ideas.
I feel like, hey, you gonna hang around or you got to go?
Well, I didn't want to just walk away.
No. Oh, you're free to.
You're free to go.
I stole you, buddy. It's not a prison, man. Right, man. No, I stole you. I stole you. Hey, Bradley, thanks again, dude. The real Bradley. Hey, we love you, man. Wow, Bradley!
Beast.
I'm excited, dude. Bradley, that was great. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a big fan of his. Sorry about that. Let's get present here.
Dude, there's so much going on.
Where do we start?
I mean, let's start with the Qs.
Let's start with the.
That's the short. The S go long to go short.
So let's go. Let's pull this up, Nick.
Look at Joe Biden. Look at Joe Biden there.
You can see right here.
Sleepy Joe. There he is.
Right there. Joe Biden opens his mouth.
There he is.
Boom, boom, like a rocket. Now, why are these? Why? Let's make sure we cover this. Why are these up? Because they are the reverse. They're the short, and they're 3 times short the NASDAQ 100. They're the triple Q opposite. So you buy it if you want to be short. You sell it if you want to be long, the Qs.
Right.
It is the opposite effect. And we made money on this. We had 100,000 of them, 100,000 shares. We bought more intraday, and then it rallied. We got lucky. We bought more here, by the way, and no joke, at 1080. And then, boom, but I told you, like, what was going on? What was crazy? And all of a sudden, it was Biden who had bring this down.
Hey, shout out to Armada Trading in the house, NAC Army in the house. This is Risk on here. We're enjoying the company from the NAC Army. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Todd
Armada
appreciates
Trading.
the support. Yeah, he gave us the super chat yesterday.
We should interview those guys.
Hey, I'm all for
What
it.
kind of trading do they do?
They got a Telegram that's full of very intelligent
Let's get
folks.
Armada Trading on here someday. That'd be great. I want to
There's
do
one
that.
or two people on here as well that said they joined because of him.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Oh, I want to learn about them.
So he's sharing us for sure.
Let's get an interview with them. COVID, we'll get a Zoom into our call and find out what he's doing, how he has in a group. Does he subscribe?
Gabriel, what's up, Gabriel? Sleepy Joe is killing me, he says. Yeah, we had a
Gabriel,
tough
right
time
on,
with him
Lord,
today.
better.
Hey,
hold on. I want to cover the
go
spiders
next door to
real
the
quick.
spider. Yeah. I kind of
So
set
we
it
were
up.
short this. The spiders we covered.
Yeah.
We covered. I'm very clear. At 412, we covered the whole thing.
Again, Sleepy Joe opens his mouth. The market just dies.
Yeah, it went lower, but I covered at 412, and I didn't. I felt like, well, okay, isn't someone going to fight back? Isn't someone going to fight back on that tax? So that's why I felt like we got to cover, but I still think the market's going lower.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm negative.
Yeah.
So it's a tough call for me, but I decided to cover.
Hey, and then next door we got the other short.
No, this is Netflix.
Okay.
And
good cover.
we were short the whole day. We covered this at 503, 502. We went from 3,000 short, which is $1.5 million, down to 1,000, back to 2,000. Then I wrote tomorrow's puts at 497.50,
right,
and got $1.62. So I'm comfortable here. I'm hedged out a little bit. I'm short Netflix. Only 2,000 shares.
Papa Gorilla's in the house.
Right on.
Cooking up some good food.
Today, you'll see intraday here. Everyone can see where Joe Biden opened his mouth. Let's go here. Let's see it again.
There it is.
Everyone can see Joe Biden says something here.
The Biden bloodbath. That's an alliteration, right? Biden bloodbath.
We got smoked here.
Yeah.
Right here, we're 7:15. It was doing great. Then you can see a big move in ammo. Can we bring it up one more time? Yeah, look at that. Okay.
You saw the dead cat bounce too on the
yeah,
spiders and the Qs.
Torch. Everyone knows this is a huge position of ours. We are long this for some divvy and some nonsense that Jason likes about it. I don't understand it. Wow, it's $1.92 in the aftermarket.
We talked about Torch yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
We own 250,000 shares.
No, but we gave our thesis.
We did. I understand.
Okay.
Listen, we were buying this thing at 140, 130.
Yes, I was
this
like,
thing was tanking.
He's like, Todd's like, on every Sunday we just review the portfolio. He's like, what do you want to do with this Torch? We're getting lit
We're
up.
getting torched in this thing.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I want to buy more.
So it's $1.93 in the aftermarket.
Yeah, we're looking really good.
Hey, this is a show for entertainment purposes. We're not. In fact, don't listen to us. Listen to Armada Trading. I bet you they know more than we do. I've been doing this for 32 years, and I still lose money occasionally. This is for entertainment purposes only. We got a big portfolio. We like to share what we're doing. Wow, Torch is really rocking.
It's looking good.
Wow,
it almost hit 2.
Yes, it's doing great. Here.
You should check out their Telegram.
OCGN. Can someone in the audience tell me what's up here? I literally don't know. Look at this rip. It's 10.18 in the aftermarket.
Am I to think that
it's ripping up 279 today, up 42.9% in the regular market, up 9.58% in the post market, up 89 cents from there. It's 10.18 in the aftermarket. Guys, what's going on with OCGN? Anybody?
Is Bharat Bio getting some COVID into America? Like, are they bringing their vaccine to America?
This thing's ripped, man. It's ripping.
I almost FOMO bought it.
Well, you almost couldn't resist,
at $8.50.
Huh? What's this? Oh, God.
Yeah,
you have to do that
I had
to me,
do it.
NTN.
I had to.
But still split adjusted that $6.
It's still, yep. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah. NTN buzz time. Let's pull it up again real quickly. What's the news here?
I don't even know if there's news.
Care.
It's
Move
just
on. Whatever. Discovery. Those of you guys know we're long Discovery at 38.25 in the aftermarket. This has been a good trade for us recently.
Wow, OCGN.
It's been kind of flat. This was caught up in the whole Archegos blow up.
Yep.
And it traded down from $79 to 33.
Hey, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Click on the search bar and put in CS. I forgot to put in CS. Credit Suisse. Yeah, Suisse. Credit Suisse. Is it? There it is.
Yeah,
right
here.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not Credit Suisse. That's Credit Suisse in Switzerland.
No, I want the CS as the ticker.
You want the CS here.
Sorry about that.
New York.
I meant to load up on that one. Okay. Where is it?
Wow, that's weird.
It is CS.
Well, it doesn't want to let you have it,
For some reason, it won't go in.
We're long that, too.
Yeah.
NYSECS. There it is. So those of you, they were caught up. Credit Suisse was caught up in the debacle that is, you can see where it's sold off right here on the Archegos news.
Yes.
They reported earnings. They lost 279 million Swiss francs, but that was because they also lost billions of dollars.
Yeah.
So does that mean that they really would have? What I read, the CEO said was an incredible quarter, an incredible turnaround at the bank, except for that one thing.
Yeah,
it was really good news, actually.
Did they have the CFO or somebody resigned
from the investment bank? The CEO and the CFO, I believe, left from the investment bank, but from the bank itself, they thought that the news was pretty good. I thought this was a decent report, given the fact that they had a big loss. And for full disclosure, we are long Credit Suisse. I know everybody. I got to get a haircut.
Hey, listen.
I'm getting a haircut. I'm going to shave. I got it.
What's the plan with this?
How many texts and emails can I get saying how bad I look?
Are you going to add more?
I'm a buyer of Credit Suisse. For full disclosure, we already own $380,000 worth. We're adding Credit Suisse.
Okay.
This is the house of pain right here. To quote my man James Cramer.
But I think
let's go to the stay on the screen for a second.
Oh, there's
RIOT. I'm going to go to the 1 month. That is 60 to 36.
Hey,
hold on. I want you to cover the crypto thing. I want you to cover what
happened to our screen there? There was the rest of the tabs. You hit F11?
No, I pushed F11.
Okay.
That's fine. No, I want you to cover what she's proposing for crypto.
I don't really... Well, I have it lined up for you on the screen.
You do?
Yeah, hit F11. Todd, why is Janet Yellen trying to tax crypto at 80%? Why do they hate success stories for the everyday American? I just don't really get it. If you go over to that next tab, you'll see it right here. Pull it up, Nick.
Nick, let's see it. Shout out to Nathan. How do you say his last name?
That's Michaud.
Michaud. Take it away, my friend.
So after Biden runs his blabbering mouth and says, "Hey, we're going to tax tax success," and by the way, just let me give you some context. If you live in New York City or San Francisco or Miami, Florida, or some of these places that's really expensive to live, and you have a family of four, just an everyday average American family of four, and you make $400,000, I got news flash for you. You're not rich. And what really ticks me off is the folks on Capitol Hill in D.C., it's been proven over and over that they have been privy to information in trading, and they've made trades ahead of the game, and they're allowed to do stuff like that. I mean, we talked about this on the unusualwhales.com site, where we saw, in fact, these people making trades ahead of the game. We saw a guy like Richard Burr in North Carolina who just loaded up on what would be awesome COVID stocks like Amazon and such prior to Fauci coming out and talking about how we're going to be locked down. So this is like wealth for thee and not for me. And this tax proposal is going to crush people. I hope it doesn't go through.
Let's go to the screen here real quick, Nick, and look at this proposal. Biden eyes capital gains tax hike to 43.4%. For New York, it could be 52.2%. For California, it could be a total taxation of 56.7%.
Hey.
And you wonder why I don't live in California.
This is why Todd left California.
One of the California.
Taxifornia,
Exactly.
whatever you want to call
Exactly.
it. So, what do we got in the chat here?
They're talking about naked.
Well, you want to pull up the chart? Let's look up the chart.
I guess we'll have to look up naked.
I mean, we're just trying to help the fan. You know,
look at
the showing support.
Show support for naked.
Let's show support.
I don't understand this stock. It's very volatile.
Well, let's take a look at it.
Okay.
NAKD.
All right, man. I'm getting it. I think I know the symbol.
Hey, so our NAC.
I thought it was up today.
What about the naked investment?
Oh, it was up to 58.
Well, Biden opened his mouth, dude.
Oh, it looks just like Biden, doesn't it?
That is Biden.
Oh my God. Let's go to the full screen F11 here.
We were rolling today at 50.
Oh man, look at that. Went to 50.
They were rolling.
Wow. Why'd they give it up?
Look at that.
Naked's really like my opinion, it's like a SPAC. I mean, it's got like $200 million in cash.
Yeah.
And they're looking to do deals.
You know, there's an investor meeting tonight, I think, 8 o'clock.
Is the
Yeah.
vote, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, some sort of vote. Yeah.
So,
I can't really comment on the business itself.
Yeah.
Other than know they got a lot of cash.
correct.
And they're making some changes there.
We can just talk about what's publicly available for knowledge.
What's,
I mean,
what's publicly available? The chart?
the flow,
Yeah.
the trading activity.
What do you think of it, though? It kind of pulled back the last month or so.
Well,
you look at that sell-off.
They raised some money, right?
They did a deal, yeah. Raised
Yeah,
a lot of
okay.
money. Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
They got a lot of cash. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to think they're going to probably do something with that cash, right?
I would say they deploy that. You know,
Maybe they just stare at it for a while.
publicly there's been
If you
speculation.
get a lot of cash, you just put it in the bank and let it stare at it.
I don't think I would do that.
I don't know. Just do this. I got cash. What am I going to do with it?
I would deploy it in a manner that is positive for the shareholders.
Yes.
That's what I would do.
Let's hope Naked does the right thing. I'm hopeful they're going to do the right thing and do something good. Who knows? You never know.
No, you don't know.
I mean, these things can come and go. Things go wrong. Things go right.
but yeah,
Wow, what a market day.
the momentum was just taken out of the market day when he opened his mouth.
Yeah, he did. Let's go for some disclosure real quickly to make sure everyone knows we're on. This is really disappointing because at the end of the day, this gave it up, this gave it up, this gave it up. Wow, that's kind of a sell-off.
Yeah.
So we're long Torch, we're long SSNT, that's a 13D filing. I want to talk to you about a new position I just bought. It's not a 13D. Now, I got to be honest with you. I still don't understand it exactly. I get the point. A very talented analyst has put me in touch with this company. CHRA. And for all you home gamers, I am long the stock, and I own it in the account. I'm a buyer. You can see me buying here more today. I am not saying you should buy it. In fact, I wouldn't buy it. I have a much long-term horizon than most people. But explain to me, they take ash and turn it into cement.
Yeah, they got they had news today.
Yeah, but can you explain to the audience? Nick, let's bring it up one more time. I'm going to go for the longer term, the 5-year. Obviously, this has been a long trough.
Yeah.
Let me go to the 1 year. And if you look at the 1 year, looking good, right?
For sure.
It looks good. What's the story?
They provide environmental services and byproduct sales to the power generation industry. They also offer a suite of coal ash management and recycling, environmental remediation, and byproduct sales and marketing. Okay, so
Now, I'm told they take ash and make it into cement.
yeah, I'm looking at it right here. It looks like that's exactly what they do. They also take remediation compliance services offerings, primarily include stuff from environmental management of landfills for coal-fired power generation facilities, and of new and existing
I understand
ash.
there's a ton of this business available.
Yeah, there's also
Pardon the pun, by the way. Ton of ash.
I like it. So there's a couple of these tickers. Happens to be one. There's a couple other like AREC is another one. Then there's a couple of like graphite plays. A lot of this stuff, rare earth minerals. Some of this stuff is getting hot now because of the proposed infrastructure deal.
Right.
Concrete, bridges, roads.
So this is a new position. Oh, I hope look at Nick or Brett were nice enough to give me a fan under my desk. When you're as big as me, you need a little air conditioning. It's so great. CHRA, we're long. MDRR, that's a 13D play. KMPH, we put a little on, only 15,000 shares. We're long GWAC, Discover, DISCA, MGM, LTBR, which is a dog. Don't buy it. DSS, we're long that. We're short Netflix. We own the preferred, which pays a dividend. What's today's date? Today's date?
22.
Yeah, tomorrow I think is ex-dividend on the preferred for MDRR.
Base flyer, yeah. WWR graphite.
We own POWW. We bought Credit Suisse. We are long in a 13D filing INKA. What's wrong with me? IKNX.
IKNX.
Wow, I can't really. I'm like dyslexic or something. By the way, I was dyslexic growing up, so that's not a put down to being dyslexic.
Yeah.
It's that I was dyslexic. I think, Skyla, once you're dyslexic, are you always dyslexic?
I think so. I don't think you grow.
You don't grow out
it.
of being dyslexic, do you? Were you dyslexic?
I was not, so I don't know.
Didn't you know? Didn't someone we know mutual? Oh, I know I was dyslexic, so I must still be dyslexic. So I read sometimes the opposite way, and things get jumbled a little bit. I always, happens.
But I don't know. I think that might happen to everyone. I don't know if that's like dyslexic. I think some people do just get messed up sometimes. But
I didn't read really well till I was like 18. Then I discovered reading, and now I'm reading horror. I read everything.
I guess like sometimes I mix up things, but I don't think I'm dyslexic.
I read all the time. Hey, we still are long QuantumScape.
But
we got a little recovery. We sold some at 35 today in the E-Trade, and we actually made a profit.
That's
believe it or not,
amazing.
which is ridiculous.
But we're still down.
We're still down like a dog, like a
10
beaten
points?
dog. No, 12 points.
12 points.
In QuantumScape and IB for sure. We're long CLBS. We're still long AEZS, KIQ, NAC, NAK.
NAC attack.
NAC attack. We sold the 30 put call, 30 call. Oh wait, 30. We sold the 30 puts on RIOT.
Yep.
And they doubled in our face.
That's
not good.
Yeah, Bitcoin. You know what I'm noticing?
What?
So it takes currently right now. Well, in the past like 6 months, it's been consolidating, but it takes 21.75 Ethereum to equal 1 Bitcoin.
Right.
And that has historically been around 30 or a little more. So I've been kind of looking at the Ethereum to Bitcoin ratio, like I look to the gold to silver ratio. And so I've been noticing that Bitcoin has their dominance in the marketplace has been dropping. Obviously Doge, Cardano, some of these other altcoins. A lot of people have been rotating money in there. But right now, like Bitcoin's 52.1. It's down about.
I see Bitcoin right. Oh, I do. You're right.
Yeah.
52,000.
But look at Ethereum.
180. Ethereum going higher at 2437.
Somebody do me a favor.
The Republicans, by the way, just so you know, just released their infrastructure bill.
They 21.29. Let's see what happens when Ethereum to Bitcoin gets to 20 ratio.
So my buddy DJ Stonk. Okay, I like you. I'm sure you're a nice guy. Let me help you with Skyla. It's Skyla.
I corrected them.
You help him?
Yeah, I put it
good.
on there.
I know that's a pet peeve of yours, so let's get DJ on the right plane right here, right? Todd, do we mine Ethereum in Indiana or Michigan? I think you mean we as in Ault Global, a division of Ault Global DPW. Robbie, that's probably what you mean. Do we mine Ethereum? We're not supposed to comment on what we're doing. Let's just say that we did not spend a lot of money on buying a data center with the idea that we wouldn't be doing that. Now, we can't comment on what we're doing there, but we can say that we have told people we're mining.
Yes.
So we'll have an update on that soon, Robbie.
Wow, we're getting a crash here in Bitcoin. It's public knowledge we're mining.
Yeah, but what we're mining is what the question is.
Yeah.
That's a big question. We got a lot of people here. Let's go to, let's spend, so how's my hair? I got to get a cut, huh? It's like, it's waving. It's like, looks like I'm a farmer or something.
Do we get more clarity on on the crypto tax or something? It seems like,
Yeah, we seem to.
I don't
Got a
know.
lot of people in the audience. I want to take, do you mind if we take a little question sooner? Or do you want to cover any politics right now?
I want to get to some stuff about the capital gains and how it is, what he wants to do, and as compared to the European, Northern
let's
Europe.
pull that up on the screen. Hey, actually, can you put that on the big screen in back?
Yeah,
actually?
can we see that?
Can we see that on the big screen in back?
So
There we go. Yeah, for sure. Thanks.
you can look at some of the capital gains tax in the Northern European and the European countries. I mean, what he's proposing would far exceed the court.
So Finland's at 34%. Is that right?
Considered a quasi-socialist country. They still
Right.
have capitalism. That's the thing. There's a kind of a
So France is at 23.
right.
No, France is at 30. Spain's at 23.
Okay.
Italy is at 26.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's
Is that Poland is at 19?
yeah.
Great Britain's at 20.
This is over the top.
This is not a good thing.
This
Of course, he's going to argue, we're only punishing the people that need to pay. Okay?
yeah.
If you earn over $400,000.
I mean, you had AOC come
No,
out.
that's not Joe Biden, by the way.
No, AOC came out today and said, climate change is causing all this problems and racial divide. Like, I don't know what I don't know. I don't know what's going
The
on.
interesting part about the racial divide is I'm not divided. I
No.
have friends that are black, white, Hispanic,
Yeah.
gay, straight, lesbians, transgender.
Let me tell you-
Skyla, all of her friends are like one of the other. And right, Skyla?
What?
I'm just saying, none of them bother me. We're all getting along. Everyone's fine. I don't know what she's talking. The climate isn't making me more or less racist.
It's crazy.
I have a niece and nephew that are African American, one that's Puerto Rican. I mean, none of this comes up in my mind.
Let me cover-
Who's out there being racist?
Well, it's the media and the narrative, and that's how they control the
I
people.
don't know
This is
how
my
they-
opinion.
I don't know how
obviously.
you're ever, my opinion, how you are ever going to get anyone to want to be a policeman.
No, never.
I mean, literally.
You saw what LeBron James said, right? He deleted this tweet. Okay, hold on. Sorry, we're kind of getting off topic here.
Just a little bit.
There was another incident. I think it was in Ohio where this young African American girl was going towards another young African American girl with a knife, and there was pictures and video, and it was like within let's just say social distancing was not in their wheelhouse. She was coming at the girl with a knife, and LeBron James actually tweeted, "You're next," regarding the Columbus, Ohio officer who had to use deadly force to stop the girl from stabbing the other girl.
Right.
And he's since deleted that tweet. People reached out to LeBron and said, "Hey, what was your tweet about inciting violence with 'you're next' to the Columbus police officer who was using deadly force?" It ended up being a fatality, unfortunately. But the girl was right within striking distance of the other girl with the knife. They were
Right.
both African American teenage girls. What is LeBron saying here? He has a huge following. What is he saying, that he's okay with another?
LeBron,
Is he okay
buddy.
with stabbing another girl? Like, I don't get it.
LeBron, dude.
So he's since deleted it.
He's not a leader.
I don't understand
Not
that.
You can play great basketball and then run your mouth off.
So that's and everyone saw the video. The Lakers made a statement. It's readily
What did the
available.
Lakers say?
Well, let's just take a look.
But they made a statement on what? On the death of
Is this
George Floyd?
Oh no, that's something different. Okay, that's the conviction.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, so in this climate that's kind of it's kind of boiling over here. LeBron, he thought better of leaving that tweet out. He did delete the tweet because he didn't have all the facts. People react on emotions, and then they do stuff like that before they get all the facts. You make an emotional tweet like that, and you know the internet's forever. So here we are. He thinks that the cop literally shot the girl with no reason.
Right.
Mind-blowing to me.
If you need merch, text merch, MERCH, to 949-799-1831. If you're naked and need a shirt, type in merch, MERCH, to 949-799-1831. It's funny, you can't say any... Oh, if you're NAKD. Oh.
What if you're OCGN right now? You're probably loving
What
life.
if you're not... Hey, yeah, whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a little bummed about the political side because you really can't say anything now. No matter what you say, you're going to offend somebody. They all get inflamed. We don't have... Do you remember the George Carlin days?
Yeah.
Does anybody know like what Andrew Dice Clay used to say?
Yeah.
There's no sense of humor.
Howard Stern. He, you know.
I don't know how he stays... I mean, how does he do it?
Because he's on Sirius XM. What are these guys talking about over here?
We got to go to viewer questions, though. Let's go.
Yeah, they have tasers, Jamie.
Oh, you're saying they could have tasered her. Why didn't the police officer have a taser?
But they're saying instead of a gun. Like, you don't need a gun all the time.
Well,
is
in
what
that
Jamie
case,
said,
you've got a knife-wielding person within 6 feet of the other girl. I mean, I don't know. If you
I
say
think
stop
as a
and
police officer, I would feel more safe with a gun.
if
than
you
a
say stop
taser.
and drop the weapon, I mean, what if they don't react? If you give verbal commands to try to de-escalate the situation. Now, I know this because my uncle is actually a sheriff. He's actually on Live PD. I know this stuff because I did ride-alongs with him. Like I rode along with him.
Roland, what is the question?
It's crazy
here?
stuff.
What is that question? I have a serious question for Todd.
Oh boy.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses
What?
or one horse-sized duck?
Oh,
Oh, I don't get it.
100. Why ducks?
I don't know.
What the duck, Roland? Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying, buddy. People watch too many movies. Milton, are you able to speak about your little plans after the meeting? Papa Gorilla.
Oh, he's out of Reading, Pennsylvania. We got a road trip there to get some food.
Are you able to speak about...
Yeah, he's Dominican. He wants to cook us some Dominican food.
We're gonna go out there.
Hey, Papa Gorilla, I was in South Florida for a long time, man. I love
By the
Cuban
way,
food, Dominican
we're
food.
supposed to cover the new rules today.
What, the shorting?
Yeah.
yeah.
Come on. We promised people we'd cover it. Get it on screen. Let's figure it out. Because
Okay.
naked, I mean. Papa. Naked for life. Divide and conquer. You know, I'll tell you, there are days where I feel like Jason's correct. And that is, if you're a politician, you need to have, everyone needs to be fighting. Right? So they need us to be fighting.
Right.
I don't, other people might have this. And granted, I guess I'm not knowledgeable enough to understand it, but do we really want to be fighting everybody?
Dude, you judge people on the contents of their character, not the
Sure.
color of their skin. That's like so simple. When I lived in South Florida, I played poker professionally. Haitians, Jamaicans, Venezuelans, Brazilians, Cubans, Mexicans, anybody. We all got along. Like and then you mix them in.
I'm going to tell you a true story about it.
It's just crazy.
I'm going to give you a Venezuelan story. I told you today it was going to be about girls.
Yeah.
When I was married the first time, it's probably a bad sign, by the way. I'm in Miami,
Right.
and I'm in line to get a ticket for Delta or something, you know. And behind me there are 3 girls, an older one, and 2 younger ones. They're probably like 25, and the older one's probably 40 or 45. They are 3 completely ridiculously beautiful women, right? Like, I mean, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like out of a movie. I'm like, of course, I know this is going to sound cocky, but everyone talks to me. That sounds cocky, doesn't it?
No, it's just your
It
big
sounds
personality,
ridiculous,
dude.
but I engage everyone. There's a picture of me at the Laker game where I had seats and Justin Timberlake. You can see it on one of my Instagrams. Justin Timberlake sitting in front of me. We talked for a long time. His dad there was great. I met a ton of people that way. I was just a social guy.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to these 3 young ladies. I'm with my first wife. And I cannot believe how pretty their skin is, how pretty their hair is. And I'm like, where are you guys from? I'm in Miami. Where do they say they're from?
They're from Venezuela.
Oh, my God. They're from Venezuela.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I'm like, Venezuelan girls, Colombian girls, these are incredibly beautiful. Mm-hmm. Have you? I know there's like no punchline here.
No, that's just
Do you
the
agree
way
with me?
Yeah, that's just the way it is.
What do you think, Skyla? Venezuelan girls?
I mean, I've never particularly ran into a Venezuelan girl.
You've never met a Venezuelan
I don't
girl?
think so. Like, not that I specifically remember. Like, oh, they were Venezuelan.
Skyla, if you like girls, what nationality would you like?
That's. I wouldn't.
Is it personality based or looks
yeah,
based?
it's personality based. Like, if somebody was a certain color skin, I wouldn't like. I don't know. It just depends on what type of person they are.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
guys are visual when they first meet somebody.
Yeah.
Are girls visual when they first meet a guy, or is it all personality?
No, it's visual.
Visual.
Well, I mean, for me, I don't know for everyone.
Right.
But
So if you were going to meet a girl, would it be visual too?
yeah, but so you have to be attracted to somebody and then be attracted to their personality. I don't know how that works.
Right.
But yeah.
It seems to work out though, right?
Yeah, it works out.
Right. You met Roland, and all of a sudden it was visual, and then all of a sudden you know his personality, and then you're like, oh God, that's it.
Yeah, he was cute to start, and then the personality
Right.
kept it.
I remember Roland telling me he was in those little golf shorts or something. I'm going to put on my best looking shorts to go see Skyla.
Yep.
Anyways, I digress.
True.
Oh, Caesar, I know you, my man. He says, careful with the Latinas. What do you mean careful?
No, they're fiery, I think, is probably what he
Oh,
meant.
there's no question.
Yeah.
There's no question.
No doubt, Caesar.
No doubt, Caesar. No doubt.
I'm trying to find this
This
information.
person wrote it all in. Oh, wait. What's he saying?
Oh,
here?
solamente español a mi mesa. See? Who is that?
Yeah. Has many Venezuelan girls. They are beautiful. What is this?
Oh, Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah.
Oh, Trinidad and Tobago.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's my Venezuelan serious question about the ducks.
Don't make me break out my Spanish.
Yeah, yes, please.
Hey, I can't find this stuff on Reddit.
VSTO. What's
Who-
VSTO?
Vista Outdoors, maybe? Hey, who has information on the new shorting rules with the brokerages? Somebody post a link in the chat. I'm having trouble
You
finding
didn't
this
look
stuff.
it up, did you?
No, I can't find it.
Oh, Vista Outdoors. They bought, ironically, let's go to the chart real quick. Vista, I'm going to go to the long-term chart because these guys are doing well. They're flat, actually. Vista Outdoors bought the Remington business. They own Federal, right?
The ammo side, right?
They bought the ammo side.
Okay.
Yeah, I happen to be familiar with that business.
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
They bought the ammo side. Very successful business. I think social unrest helped them, their business, but they have a lot of government and military contracts.
Correct. Kind of like Powell.
There's some good interviews with the Vista Outdoor CEO on Kramer. I'd watch those. I'd go look up Vista Outdoors and watch those interviews. They're very good. I think this is a good business. I'd be long this if I were long, but I'm not. I'm long POWW.
Correct.
Is that like a poor man's Vista?
I don't know
It's
exactly.
not really
no,
poor. It's a
no.
$600 million market cap.
It's just ammo.
right.
1 hour ago, Senate passes COVID-19 hate crimes bill. What is this?
Yeah, by the way, have you ever noticed they pass so many bills and so many laws? How would any of us follow any of these things?
I don't even know what this means. They tied COVID to hate crimes?
Yeah, I thought they were blaming, like, because of Trump, the Chinese are getting hurt or something, Asians.
Jeez.
I think they're just blaming everything on COVID now. Everything.
Skyla, that's correct. It's all COVID's fault, right?
That's like
Everything's
service,
COVID's
you
fault.
said.
When in doubt,
you
COVID.
get poor service. Oh, you can't have salt and pepper, but here's this little paper salt and pepper. You can't have a Parmesan cheese out of a shaker. Here's this little.
I'm not gonna talk about the restaurant I was at today, but I went there for breakfast. You know where it was, Skyla.
Yeah.
Place I always go to. And I walk in without my mask.
Oh,
Can you put on your mask, sir? Okay. I walk 3 feet, sit down at breakfast. I can take off my mask.
yeah, that's hilarious.
I just want to understand. I can stand up and walk with the mask. The second I sit down, I can take the mask off and eat breakfast.
I saw someone the other day with a see-through mask, like a mesh mask, and I was like, how does that do anything? But they were like walking around the store but with a mesh mask that you could see through. Like, how does that protect
know.
anything?
I can't even keep up with the chat anymore. There's so much of it.
Yeah, there's good. I like it. They have so the Naked Armies obviously has a good presence here. They have a nice Telegram group that
Bitcoin crashing.
yeah, 519.
Is it really?
Yeah, I've been looking at. There's a lot of knowledgeable traders and naked shareholders in the Telegram chat, And I just want to say thank you to all you folks that are on there, because you guys provide me with a lot of information and knowledge. So I appreciate you giving back.
What's going on with Bitcoin? Why is it down?
You know,
You think it's because of the proposal?
yeah, I
But
noticed
Ethereum's giving up some.
a little bit. It's still 24. Mm-hmm. It looks like Bitcoin dominance is slipping. The overall footprint of Bitcoin in relation to the overall footprint of crypto. And you know what? This is crazy, but I have to do this. Let me look. Wait for it. Let me look and see what DogeCoin is doing. 26 cents. Okay, so most of crypto here is selling off. Yellen, I mean, this thing from Nathan Michaud here about the taxation of crypto gains. I mean, capital gains is trending on Twitter. I don't really like Twitter. It's a cesspool of just vitriol and echo chamber of hate. But sometimes I go in there and take a look at stuff just because it still is a huge platform. There's so many bots on there. But, yeah, it looks like capital gains is trending. Everybody, the general consensus is it's just too much. Capital gains, that would be too high. I know there's a lot of people that make $400,000 with a family of 4 to 6 living in the elite states in New York and California. They're not wealthy. I mean, this is crazy. I don't know what's going on. It's going to kill the market. Yeah.
So Ether's up and doing well because people obviously have to use it for NFTs.
Right.
It's the backbone. It's the ledger of choice for non-fungible tokens.
Right.
So
I mean,
what's the thought here? It's going to gain on crypto?
Yeah, but what's the thing with what's going on with the mining? There's a finite.
I don't understand the mining thing.
If anyone knows about what's going on with
the more things change, the more. I mean, they get confusing as heck. Now they're talking about going to proof of stake.
Yeah,
with Ether. We need our audience to help us.
Yeah, we can't be everywhere. Like, I mean, I try to cover everything, but this is
I'd love to read your comment, but YouTube is saying that you said bad words. Devon Wright, I may be missing something here. Spotty in the internet. You guys cover Viacom. Kramer posted yesterday it might be finally bottomed. Yeah, we did cover Discovery Net Communication, which I'm long. I had 40,000 shares. I cut it back to 35 when it rallied. I made a little bit of money. I have not covered Viacom. Let's check it out. Let's check out Viacom.
Let me check. While you do that, let me check out CryptoPanic.com. They're not a sponsor of us. I just like this as a source, as a news aggregator.
Panic at the Disco?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get some information here.
Yeah, so let me talk to Robbie about this real quickly. Robbie, or no, it wasn't Robbie. It was Devon that was asking about. Let's go to the screen real quick. F11 here. Let's go a little further out, 6 months. This is the problem right here, Robbie.
Wow, look at that.
This big mountain right here is the unknown, and because of Archegos, they really did things that distorted the stock. They raised money at $85. Hooray for them, by the way.
$3 billion? Wow.
$3 billion at 85.
Who's holding the bag on that? Who was that?
There's a bunch of institutional bag holders.
Okay.
They got crushed. Mutual funds.
You know, just 1 second. I'll let you continue. When everybody says, hey, this institution's in, they're smarter than me. Well, here's proof that
They bought at 85, and then a couple days later, they got clipped.
buried.
And what's interesting is people like Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley were offloading their Archegos positions, even though they knew news. So if you're a hedge fund thinking you're buying a block, so let me give you a sort of an institutional cleanup thing. So I ran a hedge fund for many years, and in the normal trading world, not the Robinhood trading world, institutions are buying positions, and they have what's called cleanup orders. And so I would traditionally give a cleanup order and say, hey, I'll buy 200,000 shares, but only on a cleanup.
Right.
And that's where people are selling. There's a big seller, and when they have a final print, they're out of the name. They no longer have anything to sell. You usually get a relief rally because that big institution's done selling. And these institutions, which have trillions of dollars, trade in S&P names in huge ways, and for various reasons, they have withdrawals, they're rebalancing, the indexes are rebalancing, they have to sell. So you see that a lot of institutions will take cleanup orders. So Goldman Sachs may have said, hey, I got a cleanup order on Viacom.
On Viacom.
We're almost done.
Oh, my gosh.
But we're not going to tell you the news that's coming.
Yeah.
Which is there is an implosion of what's it called? Archipelago? No,
Archegos.
Archegos.
Yeah, clean this up for us.
And this implosion is going right up your tailpipe.
Yeah.
I mean, literally. I mean, I got a good equation for this. You're a hedge fund manager. You think, I'm going to buy some Viacom on a cleanup, It was just $100. Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna discount it
was just $100.
85. Yeah.
We're gonna discount it to you, and
Holy shit.
it's right up your tailpipe. So for Devon and anyone who's long this, if you just bought this down here, I'd say to go, you're probably okay because Paramount and CBS are worth a lot of money. It wasn't worth 10, but it's worth a lot more than it was. But you got to know there's going to be a lot of overhang here. This is a big. They sold off hard during the pandemic.
Yep.
They raised money because they're building the Paramount over the top.
They got the streaming service.
streaming service.
Yeah.
But this has got overhead now, man. This got overhang like crazy. Institutions that are gun shy. Archegos did some damage.
Yeah. They definitely
You can
did.
see it in Discovery. They're
Oh,
not
yeah.
recovering. They're
No.
like, there's like the reason I cut it back is because I would think it was going to be a violent snapback.
Right.
And what you have is a
It is.
kind of thing,
Yeah,
right?
it's really bad.
And that's with Netflix too. I would have thought Netflix would be rolling over past 500. It's kind of hanging in there at 5.
It held 5 today.
Yeah, it held 5.
Yeah.
So that's short. I'm short Netflix, but I'm not impressed with the velocity of the sell-off.
MIPNK says, where else can people trade and make money regardless of whether capital gains tax is 20% or 50%? People are still going to trade, in my opinion. Okay, well,
Let me MIPNX.
Yeah.
I will tell you, there is nowhere else to put money. There's zero interest rates.
right,
Where do you put the
exactly.
money to work? If you're a pension plan,
Right.
if you're an institution, if you're an insurance company and you have long-term debts you have to pay, you're SOL.
I mean, honestly, where do you put you end up putting it in like large cap divvy stocks.
You have no choice.
Yeah, oil, you just find banks, divvies.
Hey, not Viacom. Verizon effectively is a bond. You buy that
Yeah.
stock,
Yeah.
you get a coupon.
Yeah.
It hasn't moved forever. I mean, Verizon's done nothing.
I mean, Gabriel, so crypto's the future or not, he asks. Are the big dogs in Washington ever going to let crypto take over, or is the USD here forever? The fiat currency can't collapse. The whole
This is a very interesting
Yeah,
scenario.
yeah.
All of our debt is denominated in dollars.
Right.
That's not going away.
Right.
And what's even more interesting is someone said to me, well, they could make crypto illegal. But your thoughts were, no, they won't. They're just going to tax it.
Yeah. Why would they do? Yeah.
You
Why
guys
would they
gotta
make
think
it
about
illegal?
what we're saying here.
They can harvest so
They-
much revenue from that.
And they have there's a lot of political fire around the idea that rich people, people own stocks, and if you make more than $400,000 a year, you should be taxed. You should pay your fair share.
Yeah. What is my fair share, Elizabeth Warren? I'm sorry, I have to call her out. She's the one that says it the most.
Pay your fair share.
So what did Pocahontas do? She got free student loans based on a lie. I'm just ripping today, man. I don't even care. I'm so sick of these people. She said she was a certain percentage of Native
Ouch.
American, and then she's not held accountable. She literally committed.
Don't you understand that she opened a beer
Yeah.
and told everyone she's going to run for president? I'll have a beer.
Gonna go get me a bear.
Let me go get me a beer.
You want one? To her husband.
Hey, you want one, honey? He's like, honey, I don't drink beer.
Anyway, so crypto's taxed, right? So here's what happens. When the taxation increases, then your edge decreases. We got about 3 minutes left. So it's hard to beat the market. Okay,
Really
it can
hard.
be.
Really hard.
Then when you're taxed more, your risk is higher, and then your profit margin's lower. And where does all the money go? The house wins. The damn house wins. They get all the money. At the end of the day, they get all the money. So it's really frustrating.
To the Naked Army and all those people following us, we're so grateful. Check us out on KEIB 1150 AM, Los Angeles and Orange County. The Patriot Network, we're on the iHeartRadio app on 1 o'clock Pacific time. There's also a weekly wrap-up of the show on YouTube. You can check it out. I think next month we'll be on what's wrong?
No, go ahead. Finish. I got one more thing.
Next month we'll be on what's wrong with me? Facebook, Instagram?
Yes. We're going to be on Instagram.
Instagram invited me to monetize.
Hey, I know
Hey,
not,
Todd, you want to monetize?
Not many
I don't
people-
want to monetize. I want to get the word out there.
not a lot of people have been watching our early show that starts at 12 o'clock Pacific time.
By the way, you're on a tear.
Yeah, well, people
You're
ask
like a betting phenom right
people
now.
ask where I'm putting the other money. Well, listen, I'm doing this for entertainment, but I've been betting baseball successfully for years, and that's one way to make a supplemental income.
Gabriel says, Jason, I'm on the Yankees.
That baby. So
We
this is
love Gabriel. That guy was so cool. I owe you some merch, buddy.
you don't have to follow me, but today we're taking the Yankees, the Miami Marlins, and the under in the San Francisco Miami Marlins game. That's 8.5. If it's not 8.5 or better, don't take the under. So that's what I'm doing. You don't have to do that.
Hey, don't follow us for any reason.
But you, if you want to get picks, you can follow
949
us. Write this down.
949 799 1831 and type in text ROS, Risk on Sports.
Yeah,
Hey, we like to take risk. We
it's part of.
believe it or not,
That's why we're in Vegas.
I eat cheeseburgers. That's risky.
Yeah. So
I employ Skyla. Skyla,
Super risky.
you're risk. She's full risk.
yeah.
So risky.
A demon girl. I'm just kidding. You are the sweetest lady girl I know. I've known her since she was 3 years old. And she still likes me. What's wrong with you? Hey,
Something.
it's been Risk On. We appreciate your time. It was an interesting day. Was it an interesting day?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was a good day. We had the real Bradley on at the beginning. Check out the real Bradley. I love this guy. For Josh, who's our producer, and Skyla, our assistant producer, and like I guess the guest host, Nick and Brett.
Dropping bombs for Bradley.
There you go. Jason Bartholomew. We'll see you tomorrow. I think this is 58, right?
57.
57, 5-7. We will see you tomorrow. Go Yankees.
At 12:45 tomorrow, right? We start
yeah.
early.
12:45 tomorrow. Go Yankees.
Crypto's selling off. Tomorrow's Friday.
See it. We rallied back again. That's weird.
What do you want to do with this?
What the heck? I don't understand this.
What do you want to do with this?